Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stunning Reviews. Today we will be reviewing Leader Class Movie 1 Ratchet. He came out around the same time as the first movie, so he is quite old. I do believe the first movie came out in 2007. He is mostly die-cast, like leaf green, like camo green, I guess. The rest of him is mostly die-cast gray plastic. Little bits of paint, like the red here on his shoulders and underneath on his chest. You've got a little bit of yellow paint on his chest for headlights, a little bit of orange on his nose, a little bit of yellow there. Not really much paint anywhere else. He does have a little bit of paint on this forearm and a little bit of that right there. He does have pretty nice detail. It's just most of it's not painted. But there's a lot of it there. If it was painted, it would stand out better. But there's no real back bling. Just kind of it's flush with the body. The way this comes together is actually really nice. It actually looks kind of like how they would look in the movies, where it's just a bunch of car parts on their back rather than, you know, the entirety of the car on their back. That's about it for display. Articulation wise, head can do a full 360. Arms can also do a full 360. I can go out about that far. They do have a bicep swivel, as well as about 90 degrees at the elbow. On the right arm, or left arm, my apologies, there is thumb articulation. You can open and close his hand. Not really sure what that's for, because he didn't really come with anything to hold. And it's only that arm that does it. This arm does not do it, so not sure what that's for. There is no waist articulation, just due to the way that he transforms, but his legs come forward about that far, go back that far, and you get almost 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet can go up just for transformation, but if you would like to use that to display, I suppose you could for better stability. That is it for articulation. Weapons on his left arm. You take that flap right there, lift it up on that hinge in there, just take his hand and push it in. Close that back up. That will push out his gun, which you just bring out and flip open. And that's supposed to be his gun, which does not look like what he had in the movie. In the movie, I would say just leave it closed. That looks closer to what he had. But that's it for weapons. If I can get this back in there. There we go. That flap down there is really stiff, so sometimes it's a little hard to get the hand back in there. He also comes with this light bar and I don't know what we'd call this, a rack for his roof in vehicle mode. There's no real place to store this on robot mode. You could tab it into his feet, because that is what becomes the roof, so they would just kind of sit on his feet, but then you wouldn't be able to make him stand. So wouldn't really be a point in that, but you can do it if you want. For a comparison, we have Movie 1 Bumblebee. Here's a deluxe, so quite a bit smaller as you'd expect, which this height difference is pretty movie accurate. Next we have Movie 1 Deluxe Class Optimus Prime, who again is quite a bit shorter because he's a deluxe class. For accuracy, though, Optimus should technically be taller than Ratchet, but I do not have the Leader Class Movie 1 Optimus Prime, so that's all we get. So now for transformation. First thing, I'm going to flip in his feet. Just flip them up. You're going to rotate both legs at the knee, like so. And then these pieces right here are only held in by a clip right there. So sometimes the knee catches those and just pops them off, but they're pretty simple to get back on. So next, you're going to tab the legs together. That hole and that tab right there. There's also a tab and a hole right there. You're just going to line everything up and tab it all together. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to just grab the chest and you're going to want to put your thumb under this gray bit right here too and just pull it up like that. And then you can take this bit right here and just flip it over till it clicks over his face just to get it out of the way. This whole assembly right here, which holds his back and everything in place, there's a hole right there and right there that go into a tab there on the back of his waist. And I don't know how you can see it, but that tab right there goes into the top one, and that's what holds his whole body in place. So next thing you're going to want to do, rotate both the legs at the hip. Just rotate them just like that. And then now you can take the arms, rotate them so they're flat like that, and then rotate this down a little bit. You're going to take this roof section, lift it up, and rotate the windows forward. And now just let that sit there out of the way. Mine's pretty loose, but you can just leave that there. Next, flip the arms down like so. Just push on them. They're on a slider underneath there, so if you just push on them, they slide in and click. Next thing you want to do, just rotate them in like so. And then you can take the legs and just flip these forward. Rotate this back up. Just gonna flip the legs back up like so. Take these sections, flip them up. That is the legs done. Next, you're gonna take the arms, flip. Well, you don't really need to flip the hand in because you can only do it on this side anyway, but rotate the arms up and in like so. Just kind of tuck them in there. I don't tab into anything, but you just kind of tuck them in. And then there's a square tab right there. It's quite large. It's going to go into that hole right there. And that's going to hold all of this in place. You're going to do that on both sides. Just tab that in like so. And you can just lift the window up. That will sit in place like so. And there's his vehicle mode. Then you can take light bar, which has tab there and there, these two right there. We're going to go into the hole there and there. And that's going to make his light bar like so. And that is vehicle mode finished. He has pretty nice detail. I mean, for the most part, it's just die cast, like camo green and gray, but there is decent paint. There's like a faded white color right there that they painted. You got the white stripe for the medical. You got the fire department right on the side of it. The nice Autobot logo right there. It also says fire department. It also says search and rescue. It's just very small print. Not sure how well that's going to show up, but that is about it for his vehicle mode. Again, headlights are painted. You do have transparent blue plastic for windshield and windows. So there's that. For comparison, we have Movie 1 Deluxe Class Jazz, who is, you know, a sports car, so he's going to be way shorter than Ratchet's Jeep. Stand him up. Again, quite a bit smaller. There's your side view. Still quite a bit smaller. But, so there's that comparison. Next we have Movie 1 Ironhide, who is also a leader class. They are roughly the same size. Stand them up. They're about the same size. Height-wise, Ratchet is just a hair taller, and I think Ironhide might be actually just a slight bit longer, but not by much. So that is it for comparison, and I do believe that is it for Ratchet. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I am Studying Reviews, and thank you for watching.